I know my boobs is busting out, so don't judge me. I'm kind of like getting rid of stuff in my house, and I'm like outgrowing stuff in my little fat butt. So hey you guys, what's poppin', what's good, what's up, period. I've been missing like all 2020, but I had to get myself together. I had to take some time to myself, and I've been doing some things that are very self-motivating, of course. So nonetheless, your bitch is back here. First things first, I ended up going to New York, and when I got to New York, I did something. I've been doing a lot of these. Well, I've not been doing a lot, but I've done over the years a couple classes. And with me in 2020, I want to take any class that I can get that I feel like would help me in any sort of way, make me feel a little bit more educated on something, make me a little bit more knowledgeable. So I'm not against taking anybody's class, honestly. And I don't pull that card of, oh, I'm a YouTuber, I'm an influencer. Like literally, I pay my money, I do my registration like everybody else when I go to a class. Period. I seen that this stylist that I follow on Instagram, Aarogant, was having classes in New York. I seen that he had some for LA, but then by the time they were in LA, I was not going to be in LA. I was still out the country. So I seen that the New York one fell in the perfect timing of when I was coming back from New York, and I had to pick up denim. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to take the class. It is what it is, and see how it go down. So first things first, this video is on my experience, and also I ended up getting my hair done by Aarogant as well. So he had one day that he was just doing the classes, and the second day he was going to be doing the hair installs for a selected few people that had to pay. The class I believe was like $1,000, and for you to get your hair installed, it depended on what kind of install you were going to get. So if you brought a wig and you were going to get that installed, that was $800, and if you had bundles, they would provide you with an HD frontal, and that was $900. So I of course wanted to do the $900 deal, so that's what I went forward with. But I'm gonna tell you about the class. So when I did the class, mind you, he didn't know. Number one, Tay is like the most nicest, one of the nicest people I've met. He's very, very humble. He talks to you. He's very like, I don't know, he's very personable. Like he just has like this really good aura about him, and as soon as I met him, I knew exactly why his following grew. I knew exactly why people gravitated towards him, just because of his energy and how his atmosphere of how he is. So number one, I was just like off bugs. I could just tell. And he let us ask questions from the jump. He just let us ask all these questions and whatnot. And everybody just asked their questions. Like, I'm talking about no holding back. And he answered every single question very adequate. He gave the tea, bitch. He didn't no holding back. He talked about like doing hair for celebrities. He talked about how he got started. He talked about his install process. He did all that. So we answered questions, asked questions, got answers for maybe like a little over an hour. It was about 50 students in the class too. So it was quite a bit of questions going on in there. But you know, he just went ahead and answered every single person's question. So I was just like, here for the bitch. I just feel like when I meet people, I don't want to be on no shady shit, and I don't want them to be on no rushy type stuff. And he didn't give me that vibe. Like any question that I could have had, I had, and I asked and whatnot. Another thing is, when we were in the class, we had to introduce ourselves. So when I got up and introduced myself, of course, everybody was like, Tay. Mind you, I just got up. I was like, hey, I'm Tay. What did I say I do? I said I'm here to just learn some hair tips, which is pretty much what it is. And I just said I'm from, you know, the DMV area, and I live in LA. I didn't really get into it, but people were looking at me, giving me the side eye, and I was just like, bitch, I'm here to learn the class. I don't want to be doing all that extra stuff. You know, I just want to be here for the experience. And a lot of people respected that that I just wanted to be there for the experience, and I was trying to remain low-key. I mean, honestly, I went in there with barely any makeup, my natural hair, and my notebook, because I was here to get the tips and get the tea and get the information. Okay, he went ahead and he told us the hair process of how he does hair, and showed us exactly what we needed to do, no holding back, his techniques and all that. He plucked the wig in front of us. He showed us how he actually installed it. He showed us that whole entire spiel, and I was like, what I learned, I'm gonna be honest, y'all know I've been doing hair for a while, not really hair on other people but on myself. And I said, from watching his video, I did learn some hair tips on how I can do some hair. So I was like, you know what, I'm definitely glad I spent my money. I feel like it was worth it for me. Afterwards, when we were mingling and stuff, you know, I met a couple of my subscribers, and we were just kind of chopping up and talking about stuff. We took pictures. I met a couple other girls that do hair, and some girls that just want to do their own hair, some girls that just wanted to come and learn tips and whatnot. So, you know, I was just like, I'm so glad I came. I'm so glad that I was here for this, and taking what I got from him and tweaking it to make it my own, and seeing what I can do with my install and the install process. Okay, period. So the next day we ended up getting our hair done, and I had an appointment at like 10 o'clock. I didn't leave until like 4 or 4:30, but it was because, for one, it was so much going on. It was a lot of girls getting their hair done. Number two, they were running a little late, but I mean, that's expected. I really didn't care, because honestly, I had cleared my whole schedule. I was gonna fly out that night, but something told me like, just fly out the next day. So I just ended up flying out the next day. He did such a good job. And with the thing about me was, I wanted to see that if I go to a hairstylist that's on Instagram, are they gonna be able to give me that look that they give celebrities, or do they really do good hair? And I'm not gonna be shady, but I'm gonna just be honest. I feel like some of these hairstylists out here, I Facetune. I know how to Photoshop my pictures. I know how to do all that. So when I be looking at some of their work, I'm like, this is Photoshop. Denim, why is you just knocking everything over? Come here. I just be looking at some of these. Come here. I be looking at some of their stuff, and I'm like, this is Photoshop. Den's back in the building. Say hey, Moo. Want some milk? I know a lot of his stuff, he doesn't do too many photos. He does a lot of videos. So you kind of can get the spiel that his stuff is like OD and looks good. But I just wanted to see it for myself. So when I went, you know, I seen him slay the girl hair the first day. So I'm like, okay, I know he's going to slay me out. And then he did me. I just ended up getting my hair braided by this girl that helps Tay inside of here. But the thing about it is, there's music out there, so I can't literally vlog because you're not going to be able to hear the audio. So I'm probably going to insert a lot of Instagram clips. But they braid my hair really, really well. I just got it like this. So this is what my hair is giving. Bye-bye. So let's see me get this slay, baby.
Pen down, pick a pen up, put a pen down. I like to see you from a distance, like a pen pal, we bend down. Don't think about it too much.
Thanks, Tay. I appreciate it.
I'm so sweaty with
And I'm telling you, I love this install. This is like probably the best install I've ever had. It was worth, I paid $900, so it was worth it to me, honestly. I love it. I would get my hair done definitely again. So this is to show you that Aarogant Tay's work is actually what his work said it's going to be the fuck be. Okay, so his work is A1 day one, okay? A fucking 1 day one. So I'm gonna let y'all zoom in on my hairline and see that. So let me zoom in. Like I said, excuse me, because honestly, I don't have my mic connected. I don't have all my lighting set up, so this is just bitch me. But here's my hairline. Here's my hairline. And mind you, this is after like 5 days. So my hair is low-key kind of old. So it's like 5 days old. 5 days. But girl, look at this hairline. Like, isn't it heaven sent? Like, this hair is 5 freaking days old. My frontal is not lifting. The bitch ain't even trying to come up. So I'm just like, yo, this is beautiful. Period. This shit is, girl, so impeccable, okay? Impeccable. Impeccable. Okay, also, a lot of you guys, I seen you been inquiring about my hair and what I got in. Now, I did get my hair from Erica J. She's on YouTube, and you guys definitely should follow her, shout her out, because oh my god. So I needed some bundles because when I was going from overseas to New York, I didn't have any hair, and she took it upon herself to make sure I had me some freaking bundles. So I got 5 bundles of 36" in my hair right now. It's very thick, the luster is very pretty. Even Tay was like, this is some good hair, this is some nice hair, and I was like, yes. Erica J, hook me up, bitch. Erica J. So you can check the link in the bio because I will have her link below. But thank you so much, Erica, because my shit turned out slayed, laid, kitchen paid, okay? You know what I'm saying? It looks so good, and the lust of it is very thick. So my hair is 36 inches, but it ends up being 5 bundles. And honestly, you probably won't even need 5 bundles. You just need 4. I like my hair to be extra thick though. But we did end up using all 5 bundles in my hair. And another thing I want to take in consideration is look how flat my hair is. My experience was really good. I enjoyed it. I got my hair done. My hair looks really good. It looks just like a duo on Instagram pictures and videos. I've done a couple hairstyles inspired by him on my actual YouTube channel. So I was really excited to go there and meet with him, network, talk to him, and then just share my story. He's sharing his story. Because girl, I was just like, I don't know what this about to be giving, but let's see how it goes. So altogether I spent like about $2,000 if I'm not mistaken, just for the class and to get my hair done. But I feel like I said, I would definitely get my hair, I'm definitely get my damn hair done again. I got the hookup because y'all know they were saying Tay don't be doing regular people hair, and I'm like, bitch, well, I'm getting my hair done. Though follow me on Instagram at Glamazon Tay, as well as that's pretty much it, I think. You wanna say bye? You wanna say bye? She be so, you be acting so mean with your little old butt. Say bye. Say bye, mommy, bye. Kiss. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Mwah. Thanks, Moo. See ya.